Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Draft Day Sports Pro Basketball 2020. We're on to episode number 8. We're in our first off-season, preparing for the new season, and we begin with the draft lottery. And we have Cleveland's pick. Sorry, initial volume there was a bit loud. Alright, so here we go. Cavaliers 14% to Seattle. That is our pick. We made the playoffs, so we don't have a pick otherwise. We've got the best percentage chance, along with the Hornets and Raptors, of getting one of those top picks. We'll go one pick at a time. Come on, baby. Give us that first pick. Alright, next pick. First up, lowest percentage, Grizzlies. Don't grab anything, and we move on. The Thunder should be the next pick. That they are. Then the Mavs. Pelicans. So far, so good. Blazers. Hawks. Looking at the Bulls. Alright, now we're into the top 7. No surprises yet. If we see something other than the Timberwolves at 7, as in if we see the Rockets at 7, that would mean that the Timberwolves, or any subsequent pick to do this, would have gotten one of those top 3 spots. We just won't know which one yet. But so far, so good. And this pick will be no worse than 4th. So the worst possible position we could have is 4th. And in order for it to be that, we would need to see something along the lines of Rockets next, and then Wizards, and then Hornets. Something along those lines. Okay, next pick. It is the Rockets, so the Timberwolves, with a 7.5% chance, will have one of the top 3 picks. So Timberwolves have won the lottery. Grand prize, I don't know, but they are in with one of the top 3 picks. There are 2 remaining. So we're looking now, potentially still, at 1, 2, 3, or 4. Next pick. There's the Heat. All right. Percentages are starting to go our way. We're looking at either Wizards or one of the top 3 teams coming up next. And percentage-wise, we're getting very close to the same. It's the Raptors. So the Wizards are going to have one of the top 3 picks now. So now we're looking at the Hornets or us in the 4th pick. It will be either the Hornets or us with the 4th pick. Hopefully it's the Hornets. It's the Wizards. Okay. Things are different. I know that there's a new format this year. I thought it still only went to the top 3 picks. It does not go to just the top 3 picks any longer. Looks like it's down through pick number 4 these days. So down through pick number 4 for the lottery, and Washington gets pick number 4. We're now looking at all of these being lottery from here on out. Top 3 are going to be the Cavaliers to us, or the Hornets, or the Timberwolves. And at this point, it could be any order. So, of course, the ideal scenario is not seeing our name pop up there, or at least the Cavaliers. And there it is, 3rd pick. So we'll have the 3rd pick of the draft. Not bad. It's not bad. That was a good trade for us. Hornets are 2nd, and the T-Wolves, with only the 7th worst record in the league, have won the lottery Will it be Kevin Garnett? Is that their only first pick that they've had? Can't say for sure. Not terribly disappointing. It could have been worse. Apparently it could have been 5th. Top 4 are now drafted for the lottery. I'll have to double check the new rules. I know that there was a change. I knew one of the changes, and I thought this was the main one, is that now the worst 3 are all locked in, and the percentage, you can see the breakdown is less so on what the actual record is, and now more so it's just whatever your ranked position is. So how many games you're worse, let's say, the Cavaliers than the Hornets, no longer relevant. So it's trying to avoid tanking on purpose. Which, the funny thing, I want to say ironic, but it's not real irony, false irony anyway, is that in a sense we were trying to tank and then ended up making the playoffs. So 3rd pick in the draft. That's not bad. It's not bad. First pick would have been nice though. Would have been. Alright, so we're on to the 2019 awards. Let's get to it. Alright. Award winners, here we come. Nothing for us, so we'll make quick work of this. Gonna avoid the G League. We're just gonna go individual awards. Anthony Davis wins the MVP for the Lakers. 28 points per game, right about 4 assists, 11 rebounds. You put him alongside LeBron James. What do you expect? Wow. Okay. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Lou Williams, the 6th man. 18.5 points per game off the bench for the Heat. Ja Morant, the Rookie of the Year. That's the other player out of Duke, right? One that everybody was saying was a little bit closer. And Frank Vogel, Coach of the Year for the Lakers. Yeah, 72-10. I don't see how you give that to him. Do you give it to LeBron as Coach of the Year? He's kind of coached his own team for at least a decade now, right? All right, All-League first team. Lillard, Booker, Leonard, Davis, and Towns. Whew, hello, Towns. T-Wolves, who are getting the first pick in the draft. They've already got an all-league first team selection. Second team, Walker, Beal, James, Giannis, and Vucevic. Third team, Curry, Harden, George, Porzingis, Embiid. Defensive teams, Lillard, first team all defense. I love Lillard, but there's no way he's first team all D. He's not a bad defender. I definitely would not argue that he's a bad defender. There are far worse defenders out there, but he is not a top defender. The rookie team, Williamson only making the second team, just 12 points per game. And that's it. That's the awards. Now it looks like we're preparing for next season. Dun, dun, dun. All right, well, As we've already noted plenty of times throughout the previous 7 episodes, trying to reshape the roster. So we have a number of expiring contracts. We will be looking at the free agent market. We have extra draft picks, including the 3rd pick in the draft. And we've got a first phone call. Hello, the phone is ringing. Hello, Decathlon. Now that the season is all over, I thought we'd have a quick chat about it. So tell me, how do you rate your performance this season? I'm pleased with my performance. Well, you did manage to at least stick to our agreed upon budget, even though I'm not pleased with our roster or our success. The Kings, now Sonics, made the playoffs. How is that not pleasing to you? I don't know why, but I'm going to give you more time. Would you like to return as GM? You can't fire me in this mode anyway, but that's cool. Alrighty then, we'll hang up now. Since you already hung up on me, just like that. Alright, so our player impact estimate, Tiernan Fox at a 20. Buddy Hield a 15. Barnes a 12. Bagley a 12. Dedmon a 13. That's our starters now. Holmes, 8 off the bench. Corey Joseph, near 7. And the rest of the team, a 13. You can see scoring-wise, passing-wise, Fox is definitely our leader. Dedmon is grabbing rebounds, but really not a lot considering the minutes. Bagley, off the bench, is doing nearly the same. Or is he not off the bench? Because he would be ahead of Barnes. Barnes is the one doing well coming off the bench, I think. Alright, what do you have? If you're employed as a general manager, ownership is waiting to speak to you. Yeah, we already did that. After the call, click the advance menu option to advance to tomorrow. Speaking of, since this is our first time, let's take a moment and look at the key dates and see what the off-season is going to have in store for us. Kind of prepare ourselves. We are now meeting with owner. No, meeting with owner, GM. There you go. We're going to have another meeting. Coach hiring in a few days. And then the rookie combine. Team workout. The draft. Contract deadlines. So we've got till the 30th. Summer League roster. Summer League play right after. Free agency period. Deadline to sign the second round picks. Pick up rookie options. And then our training camp October 3rd with D-League assignments. That's where we started the playthrough at, with the regular season beginning October 17th. Coach hiring in June. Nothing going for a while. Okay. Well, let's go in advance. GM job hiring, not involving us. See if anything's shown up on the league media. Nothing there. And we have our second meeting. Got a call. We have a quick chat about the upcoming season. So tell me, how is the team going to fare this season? It's going to be an average year. It's not a complete rebuild. I expect better out of you. Just know that I'm not going to stand for this for very long. How much are you planning on spending to underachieve this year? How about right about the cap? You're okay with that? Good luck this season. Okay, interesting. So you get a little negotiation on budget for the year. If you're employed as GM, they want to speak after the call, click the advance button. Today's the only day you could expand the league this season. If you wish to do so, go to the commissioner's office by clicking the button at the bottom of the side menu. I don't think you can expand the league beyond the 30 teams, or at least you can't initially, which was why we had to transfer a team and not just form an expansion. So where was that located? Let's see. Commissioner's office, but bottom of the side menu. Just curious here. What can we do? No. Let's see, expand. Yep, there you go. Only 22 to 30 team leagues. Hey, oh. Can we expand? We could expand once, maybe? Interesting. Okay, not this year. Not this year. Not after we're just starting. Maybe down the road. Okay, you can see our roster has already thinned out, so we're into the new contracts now for the year, and we are 32 million under the cap at the moment. But we're down to no small forwards on the roster at all, so that could be an obvious draw for the draft. 2.5 stars in Deadman, but he does have some decent backups. We're deeper there than we are at a couple other positions anyway. Of course, Barnes also adds something to the team. Where are we at on those key dates now? Coach hiring coming up. Okay. And then the rookie combine. Well, look at the staff. We did have the 1 year remaining, so we let this guy go. He was straight 2 stars across the board. It looks like Kokoskov has improved. He's now 3-star. I have improved. Hey, look at that. Game strategy and player development, 2 stars. Whew. We're moving up in the world. We're still really bad at our job, though. I'd fire me if I were me. But, hey. I am me. You're fired. No, wait, no. I take it back. I take it all back. All right, well, we do have some hiring to do, and we want to view coaches. He did not improve, so improve. Past tense, well, talking current. He did not improve. We'd certainly like to find somebody looking for second or third assistant. I don't care about the amount of experience. I would like somebody with high player development. And let's see. Evaluate potential. Evaluate defense. Evaluate offense. This guy looks to be just about our best. Eric Hughes across the board. It's that or Jimmy Strange with the evaluate offense rating that's off the charts. He's asking for 3 years, 1.5 mil. Average personality, prefers short bench. Very confused as to why I can't. Is it because of who it is? What's going on here? What's going on here, people? Do I have some sort of budgetary issue? Let's go cancel for a second. Oh, we're still a day away. That's why I can't do anything. Okay. And remaining budget here, you're saying $494 is all we have. Well, we need to fix that because... and we need to up your budget. Come on now. We want to develop a team. You're not letting me change that. Okay, well, it is now the 21st. We should be able to hire a coach. Alright, staff page. Let's try this again. Now, here it says we have a budget, remaining budget of $494,000. But I'm thinking that's talking about the training staff budget allocation. Hopefully we can hire somebody better than that. Turn these off. And let's try this. Eric Hughes. I don't think I can pay what he's asking. So let's see if there's somebody. Can I not filter the amount then that they're asking? How about we go way down to the bottom and see somebody who's really bad? Is anybody even asking for something that small? They're not. How do I start the season with a budget this small? I can't even hire the cheapest guy. That can't be right. I'm assuming that it's because of that that we're having our issue here, but what to do? This guy apparently took $400,000. You're not letting me change the amount. We want... Wow, 1 year as owner. You're willing to spend. Okay, nothing in that one. Shouldn't be options, it should be a team thing. Check finances for a second. No, that's league-wide. But speaking of, there is definitely some cap space out there, isn't there? Except for you're saying 32 million over. How are we 32 million over? look at that. You bring basketball back to Seattle, we go 99% attendance. No, that's league-wide. This is all league stuff. Okay, try my office. How do I hire somebody? Look at that! I don't have zeros anymore. Let's see what we have. In 18, in Evaluate Offense, that was a 1 last year. Evaluate D, 26. Potential, 18. Player Development, 34 from 1. And Strategy, 43 from 1. That's awesome. Okay, phone, alerts, notes. Yeah, I'm not seeing anywhere that's going to allow me to change that. And the one area that is apparently, and our team salary is 141 million. Seriously? All those guys that are gone? Barnes, Dedman, Joseph, Bagley, Fox. That's 99. That's nowhere near 141. Okay, that's some sort of bug. Because that's 42 million more than what we have, which does put us below the cap. Let's see here. History. Very confused. Why can't I hire a coach? Maybe I need to move forward today. But let's save it first. Sorry, bear with me. Still a new game. I've already come across one bug that has actually been in the first update. We're on version 1.1. Really? You're just gonna leave full screen for me? Okay. Let's go back to full screen if you would, please. Thank you. There was 3 days for coach hiring, so let's move forward today and see if it'll actually update, because there you go. Now, see, there you go. Now we're into a different screen. Okay. All right, you just didn't do it through there. You went through here. So turn those off, and then we're gonna go player development, and there's our cubes. That's what I wanted. Jimmy Strange, apparently, that evaluating offense and strategy, greed is very low. He wants a 3-year deal. Now you're telling me the remaining budget is the $494,000. Why? Why is that all I have for a budget? It's not like I've used up our budget. Let's see, you won't change. Well, okay. Almost have to go by demand. I mean, looking at that, I can't afford anyone. Let's see if we can get someone decent that's down here, essentially on this page. Player development. Looking at that, the demands. So we're looking at 400,000, 2 years. I doubt he's going to take that. It's half of what he's asking. But he's not going to get much more than that. Am I even going to be able to hire anyone for the budget that we have? It's pretty bad. Somebody who has low greed might be our best option. I just don't think this is going to go terribly well. Can I offer more than one guy? Well, no, I don't have any remaining budget to offer anyone. Yeah, it's just weird that we don't have the budget and I can't do anything about that. Okay, wants a longer contract, won't work for that kind of money. Of course he won't. Let's try this again. Melvin Booker might be our only choice, as his demands are much lower. But his greed is high. Okay, 494,000. Give him 3 years. Make the offer. Otherwise, we go on to Melvin Booker. Apparently, it's only 3 days. You want longer than a 3-year contract? I'd love to get Jimmy Strange, but he wants $1.8 million. Can I offer more than the budget? Can we offer Jimmy Strange $5 years and 1.8? Ownership reminds you on the over budget for the coaching staff. They will not be pleased if I go over. Okay. Let's do it. We're going to go over budget. Alright, hey, we got our guy. I was worried that it was only 3 days, because I believe that's what I saw. And according to this, apparently it can go more than just 3 days. The key dates was just through the 24th, wasn't it? Yeah. Look at that, Jimmy Strange. So unusual he is. 1.8 million for the second assistant. 2 years remain. We can probably promote him once Kokoskov is done with his contract. Promote Strange. Yeah, and Mermai's we can replace this next year. I took away from that budget. I don't know if you're going to let me go up now, are you? Nope. But it's good to have a strong assistant coach, right? I mean, that's got to help. Player development, especially. That's 3 guys at 3 stars, 2 guys at 2 stars. That's got to help the young team develop. I sure hope it does. All right. Coach hire's done. Speaking of please be patient, thank you for your patience as I figured out what was going on here. But we finish off the coach signing period, and we're going to move forward. Okay. Looks like nobody replaced any coaches except for me. Maybe I could have hired him for less, but I was freaking out because it was the last day. Alright, June 26th, rookie combine time. Speaking of scout draft, let's see what we have. What is the potential speak to? Stars? It's got to be stars. Okay. So current 3 stars. Potential is 4 stars. So Jepson, Walker are the highest potential guys. And as for current, just a handful of 3-star guys right now. Small forward, our biggest need. It's like we've got Danny Jackson or Bob Gunder. Gunder's stat line looks a lot better. It's also a little bit taller. So what's this mean? 1 star overall? Oh no, see, that's a lot of 1-star guys. Okay. With only a couple 4 stars. So yes, that's definitely what that means. Yeah, those are your highest scores. Okay. Well, let's go into the rookie combine. And it takes us right to this stage, apparently. Rookie workouts. With the draft just a day away, you now have an opportunity to work out some of the draftees to get an even better feel for them going into the draft. To select the players to work out, click the Advance button. You'll see that the player cards for the rookies you have scouted will contain more info than they do now. Also, feel free to click on the magazine on your desk. You'll see that there is a rookie guide available now for you to check out some of the rookies and get some help in deciding who to work out. Is that League Media, My Office, or is that Scout Info? Nothing there. Schedule the workouts. I have draft prospects. Doing so gives you additional information On the page, you'll get to select the player's schedule for workouts and also set your draft board if you want. It's a useful tool to help you rank players for the draft. This will be fun. This will be fun. So, back to this. We have just the 2 guys with the 4-star potential. That's big, especially when they're 3 stars already. Those have got to be the first 2 picks. If they're not, one of them will be the 3rd pick in the draft, as we have that. From there, you're looking at a 3-star, 3-star. Might as well get the refined guy, because there's nobody else with the 4-star type potential. I don't know how many we get to go, but I want to know about those 2. And then I definitely want to know about Jackson and Gundar. How many 3-star potential guys are there? Just 2 more. So there's 1 page worth. How many are on a page? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 15 3-star potential players. With how many of those that are already in that neighborhood? 7. And that includes our 2 4-star guys. So, first 7 picks honestly need to come out of these 7. Jackson, Gundar. And then you're looking at Jepsen or Jake Walker. For me, the ideal pick is probably going to be Jake Walker. Would be the most preferable, because as a shooting guard, I could move him or Heald to play the 3. It's a little easier to do that when it's wing versus wing. Okay, so mock draft has Walker going first. Jepsen going second. They have Gundar going to us, which is exactly what I kind of saw as the route we would go. They've got Danny Jackson all the way down at 12th. So, their mock draft is right where I've got us. Walker and then Jepsen and then Gundar are my 1, 2, 3. Now, I have another pick in the first round at 17. Danny Jackson would certainly be on the board for that one. Gosh, don't I have a second round pick too? Let's see. $18 invites. Oh, hello, 18. Well, the obvious, right? There's 3. Jackson's going to make 4. That's our first 4. So we go from... Ooh, see, they're saying... Staff is saying that Walker's actually only a 2-star right now. While Jepsen is already at 3 stars. So this will help us. We want to do both there. Put him on our draft board. Now we think Richardson's got 4-star potential. We don't know much about Jeff Garrett. But he's a point guard anyway, not a position I need. But he looks really good. So let's Go ahead and do a workout. Where is Bob Gundar? There it is. Yeah, no potential to improve. What's he doing? 16 points a game, 11 rebounds. Okay, very mixed on his shooting, which is good. Only drives 10% of the time, though. Okay, we were looking at Danny Jackson. There's Jackson. Ooh, we don't know much about him. Now, apparently we rate Troy Phillips here pretty high. Now, the thing is, I have that second pick, right? That second pick is going to make a big difference for us. But I'm going to go ahead and halt things for just a moment. We're out of time for this episode, but we will have the draft in the next episode, and we'll continue to move forward. Glancing at those key dates once again real quick. We are now on team workout, June 27th, draft tomorrow, contract deadline's a couple days away, summer league rosters, summer league play, free agency. So we're just about halfway through the off season, so hopefully we can get through that in one more episode. Depends on how long that draft takes for season going through. You're seeing it new as I am. But I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you next time. Bye for now.